Although there are many beautiful and stunning areas of the Eastern Sierra, we were about to head out on a hike in a section that I consider to be among the most beautiful. This trip was going to take us on portions of both the PCT and JMT trails. Good morning from the Eastern Sierra. We are on the Shadow Creek Trail. For this trip, we are doing the Ediza Lake, Thousand Island Lake Loop. It is September 21st, 2022, and it is feeling very fall-like here in the Sierra. They received their first snow of the season this past week, so we actually had to shorten the trip due to inclement weather. We were supposed to start 2 days ago. We still may hit some weather today. There could be snow flurries. It is in the 30s right now. But after today, it's supposed to be really nice. It is beautiful right now. And I am here with Kim and Stephen Reeves and my friend Martina. It should be a fantastic time. A 3-night, 4-day trip. We had planned this trek 2 years ago, but were thwarted by wildfires, so we were very excited to finally be out here in the backcountry of the Eastern Sierra. We just stopped for a break here at Shadow Lake, a lunch break, and it gets very cold when you stop. The wind has picked up a bit, but the hike has been really pleasant, absolutely beautiful. I was expecting worse weather than what we've had. It's been mainly sunny, so we feel very fortunate about that. We've gone 4 miles. We have about 3 more miles to go to Ediza Lake. I hiked this loop back in 2016, and I remember being in awe of this section. I was just as in awe of it now. It feels as though you've been plopped into the scene of a Disney film. The beauty seems so unreal and surreal. We've made it to Ediza Lake. It is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. We've just made it to Ediza Lake and it's just as stunning as I remember it. Absolutely breathtaking.
Pretty stunning. Can't get any better than this.
We have made it to our gorgeous camp with this amazing view. Once again, Steve pulled through and scouted out this absolutely stunning spot. We're just trying to decide where we're all going to be for the night. It's going to be a great place for sun to shine in the morning because it's going to be very cold in the morning. And we're about ready to set up and get something warm in our bodies. So we're going to make some tea or some hot cocoa and enjoy this amazing view around us. We are just surrounded by gorgeousness all around. After setting up camp, we made quick work of getting dinner ready as the temps were dropping rapidly, quickly. Chicken Alfredo pasta.
Good. It's always good.
And you're having beef stroganoff. The Inyo National Forest was at this time under a fire ban, so no campfires allowed, no way to get warm other than getting into our sleeping bags.
With the stroganoff, this looks like some sort of like a mushroom.
That's a little soupy.
I probably put more water than I should, but that's okay. But I don't see any beef in it. Just mushrooms.
Is it beef flavored?
Flavor. Oh yes.
Martina approved.
Yeah.
It's for dinner, kids.
We were having, well, the bag is actually correct.
The bag is correct. Chicken
We're
pad thai.
doing the,
Or pad thai with chicken.
what she said.
Okay.
It's deliciousness in
It
the
is.
bag.
If you like peanut butter, you can always add a little bit. It's good.
Tomorrow would be the first day of fall, and with the days getting shorter and the nights getting longer, and this night being very cold, we jumped into our tents and got warm and cozy in our sleeping bags for the night. Good morning. It is a very cold morning here in the Eastern Sierra. I stayed warm last night in my 0-degree bag, but it's a chilly one, that's for sure.
Espresso. Coconut espresso.
This morning it's a double dose of Trader Joe's coffee and Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Steve, what are the temps this morning?
It's a balmy 25 degrees, and so we woke up with frost on all of our tents and our sleeping bags. I actually had ice on my sleeping bag, but it's been brisk.
What do you think of the Ansel Adams Wilderness in this loop so far?
Oh yeah, no, this is utterly amazing. I think we've got a pretty exceptional campsite here because we've got the mountain range surrounding us with snow on this backside here, but it's beautiful. I mean, you get in here and you can think about Ansel Adams and you picture this and you know why he took the pictures he did.
I changed my mind. It's going to be granola with blueberries and milk this morning.
It's like having Thanksgiving.
Okay, I'm going to show you what we've done so far. We started here at the Agnew Meadows trailhead, followed the Shadow Creek Trail, which is relatively flat until you cross Shadow Creek here, and then you start climbing pretty steadily all the way here to Shadow Lake. We stopped for a break here, and we continued on. Today we'll actually be backtracking to this point here, but we continued on here all the way up to Ediza Lake. We made our way around and we camped right about here. So again, today we'll just backtrack over here to the JMT, actually, JMT PCT, and we'll be traversing over a pass over to Garnet Lake. So we'll be camping probably somewhere around here tonight. All right, we are about to leave Ediza Lake. This is our last view. Just soaking it in. It's an absolutely stunning lake. The sun was shining and today was a glorious day for a hike. Okay, we have just stopped for a quick break, little lunch, and we're ready to tackle the pass. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. It feels warm, much different than yesterday. We're thankful for that, and yeah, we're about to tackle this pass. We have about 3 miles to our next camp. Woo! Yay! Hi, team! Okay, we are at 10,100 feet. We are at the top of the pass. Martina has just informed us that this is her first pass.
Woohoo!
How does it feel, Martina?
Wonderful. We all rocked it.
We did. Awesome. So now we're heading down to Garnet Lake and to set up camp. A little fall color for the first day of fall. Beautiful. We set up camp and enjoyed the evening, the views, and the company before heading off to bed. And this is what we woke up to. This morning it is Pop-Tarts and coffee. Good morning. It's day 3. I'm sitting in my tent getting warm because the sun's finally hitting it. It's another very chilly morning here at Garnet Lake. Not quite as cold as yesterday though, so we're thankful and grateful for that. It was a much warmer night sleeping last night, so that is always a good thing. Today we will be hiking to Thousand Island Lake, and that is a pretty spectacular lake, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, it was a really nice, pleasant evening here at camp. We just chilled and had dinner. And of course, as soon as the sun went down, it got very cold. So we retreated to our tents, but it's been an amazing trip so far. Once we get to Thousand Island Lake, I will show you what we've done on the map. We'd start by climbing today with amazing views of Banner Peak. I think this little pika thought if he froze, we may not see him. We had a short 3 miles to Thousand Island Lake, which brought stunning views and anticipation of getting to spend a long day at camp. Going into the ground. We've made it to our camp here at the stunning Thousand Island Lake. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day. It's warm with a cool breeze, absolutely perfect. We found some excellent campsites and we're here really early. It's probably about 1 p.m. It's the earliest we've gotten to camp on any day of this trip. So we're gonna just really soak this place in and enjoy it. This is the view from our food prep area and our eating area. Talk about dining with a view. Stunning. From our new vantage point of Banner Peak, we saw a smiling face. We named him Geppetto. All right, let me get you up to date on what we've done so far. We started at Ediza Lake 2 days ago. We traversed the Shadow Creek Trail once again, joining up with the JMT/PCT. We went over this pass here, which was a lot of climbing, mostly through forest, and luckily the weather was good. It was nice and cool. Dropping down into Garnet Lake, and that's where we were camped last night, somewhere over here. And then we jumped back on the JMT/PCT and traversed over to Thousand Island Lake. And we hopped on this trail here and are camped somewhere right around here. Tomorrow we are going to backtrack, join the PCT here, and we will be on the PCT High Trail. And we will take that all the way back down here to Agnew Meadow. And that's where we'll end the trip. So it's a nice loop.
Justin to the rescue.
Always kick up the coffee a couple notches. Well, we are all packed up and getting ready to hike out. This is our last day. It's a gorgeous day. It's been a fantastic trip. Other than the first day and night, it was super cold, but other than that, it's been perfect weather, fantastic trip. It's their first time to the Sierra. I consider the Sierra my home range, so I want to ask them what they thought of the trip. Steve?
So the trip's been great. I mean, we started off on a different plan. Flexibility was key. We got in here and it's just been amazing. So the Sierra are something you need to find time to come visit.
I have been waiting to come here for many, many years, and it was some hard work, but the payoff was spectacular. The only sad part for me is our good friend Terry was going to join us, and she wasn't feeling well, so she wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll be able to get back here with her, so looking forward to that.
So this was a trip of a lifetime, 2 years in making. It was canceled due to the fires last year. It was definitely worthwhile waiting. I can say it was epic, breathtaking, and super craggy, which I love.
Yeah! The video's not over. We still gotta hike out, so stay tuned.
Let's go, kids!
But nobody died.
Nobody died.
Nobody died.
Yes.
Until something went terribly wrong. We were all feeling a little sad to leave this stunning beauty. However, the conversation had turned to what delicious food we would eat when we got off the trail. If you're a backpacker, you definitely know.
Cheeseburger!
Cheeseburgers! Cheeseburger! Double cheeseburger with bacon!
Well, we've made it to our beautiful camp. Thankfully, Steve scouted this.
Okay, blooper!